as you start to adjust to things, think about developing a little bit of a routine that works for your family. I'm going to tell you right now, routine is kind of hard on the loop because are you moving the boat? Are you staying on anchor? It's a little bit different every day, and depending on where you are, if there's locks or things, there might be more involved in your passage than there would be in some other areas. If you're working full time, what does that look like? What do you need from your family while you work? For us, I would start my workday first thing, and my husband Chris would make sure the kids had whatever they needed to make breakfast or would help them get a good start to the day. And if we had plans or if I had work requirements, we'd make sure that the kids knew roughly what to expect so that we could all kind of know how to get through the day so that we all had the space we needed to get our obligations, our professional obligations done, but also make sure the kids had some activities and things to do. So think about, do you need to have some quiet mornings on board and then go to shore and play in the afternoon? Do you want to try doing some short passages, even if it's just out and back from the dock, just to kind of get the hang of things? Just keep that in mind. What kind of a routine might work for you? And as you get moving on the loop, you're going to start to understand what works for you. And this is where you also want to think about adjusting to the pace. So avoid the pressure to move too quickly. This is really hard to do. And I know we got caught up in this in our, especially in our first month, maybe even our first few months, but you want to do, like I said earlier in this episode, you want to do a little of everything. You feel like a tourist because you're in all these new places and you want to go everywhere and then you want to get to shore and visit all the stuff. And there's so much temptation to move and do too much because of all the excitement. So that's another reason to think about staying put initially, just to kind of start to get the hang of boat life. A common phrase that my husband likes to say is to loop is to move.